Clairvoyant fraud charges rock small town. Reports Cindy Bunting Smythe, Mirth Matters News roving reporter. In a shocking turn of events, local celebrity psychic Lucy Seefar has been charged with fraud, leaving many of her loyal clients reeling. The alleged scam was uncovered when one disgruntled client, Helen Matthews, filed a complaint with the state attorney general's office. "I went to Lucy for a reading, hoping she could give me some insight into my marriage troubles," Matthews told Mirth Matters News. "Instead, she told me my husband was completely faithful and that our relationship was stronger than ever. 2 weeks later, he ran off with the au pair." According to the criminal complaint, this was not an isolated incident. Over the past 5 years, Seefar has allegedly provided false readings to dozens of clients, deliberately misleading them about their personal relationships, financial situations, and other major life events. "She always told me exactly what I wanted to hear," said Matthews. "I should have known it was too good to be true." When reached for comment, Seefar maintained her innocence, claiming the charges were nothing more than a witch hunt against her psychic abilities. "I am a gifted clairvoyant who has devoted my life to helping others," Seefar said in a prepared statement. "These accusations are completely baseless and nothing more than an attempt to discredit my reputation." However, the evidence against Seefar appears to be quite substantial. Prosecutors allege that the self-proclaimed seer of certainty kept meticulous records of her clients' personal information, which she then used to craft convincing but entirely fabricated psychic readings. "She would ask all these probing questions under the guise of tuning into our energy," Matthews explained. "Then, a week later, she would call me up saying she had a vision that my husband was completely loyal and our marriage was safe. Obviously, that turned out to be a load of garbage." Court documents show that Seefar charged her clients anywhere from $75 to $150 per reading, raking in an estimated $200,000 over the course of her fraudulent operation. Authorities believe she may have even coached some clients to take out loans or drain their savings accounts in order to pay for her services. She played on people's fears and insecurities, then gave them false hope in exchange for their hard-earned money, said lead prosecutor Vanessa Hernandez. "It's a despicable abuse of trust, and we intend to hold her fully accountable." The case has caused a major uproar in the tight-knit community of Littleton, where Seefar had cultivated a reputation as a trusted mystic and spiritual healer. Many of her most ardent supporters have come to her defense, claiming the charges are part of a coordinated effort to discredit her psychic abilities. "Lucy has helped so many people over the years," said longtime client Deborah Finkelstein. "She's given me invaluable guidance and predictions that have always come true. There's no way these allegations are anything more than a smear campaign." However, the testimony of other former clients, like Helen Matthews, tells a very different story. "I was at my wit's end, just desperate to save my marriage," Matthews recalled, fighting back tears. "Lucy told me everything was fine, that my husband would never leave me. And then he did, with the au pair no less. I lost my home, my savings, everything, all because I trusted a fraud." As the investigation continues, authorities warn that there may be many more victims like Matthews coming forward in the days and weeks ahead. In the meantime, Seefar remains free on a $50,000 bond as she prepares to mount her defense. "I'm not going down without a fight," she vowed in her statement. "The spirits are on my side, and the truth will prevail." But for the growing number of former clients who feel betrayed by Seefar's alleged deception, the damage has already been done. "She took advantage of people when they were at their most vulnerable," Matthews said, "and now she has to answer for it." Some months later, Seefar was charged and eventually sentenced to 3 years in prison. Outside court, Matthews shouted to reporters, "I bet she did not see that coming."